Hey there guys, I'm back to another video. Today I'm here to talk about the newly announced Sonic X Shadow Generations Collector's Edition. It includes a statue, CD soundtrack, steelbook, minifigures, and more. Although it's nice for SEGA to give fans an awesome collector's piece for the upcoming game, fans are not happy with how the edition is being distributed.
Clocking in at $249.99, you're getting a boatload of collectibles. It's a hefty price point, but that's not why fans are upset. The problem is the collector's edition manufacturers, Limited Run Games. To those unaware, Limited Run Games have been producing physical versions of games since 2015, mostly small indie games that otherwise wouldn't get physical copies. Back then, Limited Run Games would produce a select number of copies and ship them out as soon as possible for fans to get their hands on it. Everyone was happy with this method until more popular projects sold out instantly. The popularity of limited run games increased, which caused issues between scalpers, botting, and the resale value of certain projects becoming extremely high. The company then moved towards an open pre-order policy for most games, where between certain dates, anyone can pre-order the game, eliminating the scalping/botting issue when new projects drop. Personally, I'm glad they made this change because not everyone was going to set an alarm for the exact time and date when projects release. It's better to have everyone get a copy who wants one than to have countless angry fans online. Limited Run Games have had the privilege of working with larger games like Alan Wake 2 for its collector's edition. Their relationship with SEGA is familiar too, with Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden on console getting physical versions through Limited Run. Now, what's the problem with the Sonic X Shadow Generations Collector's Edition? The shipping time for their projects usually take months or even over a year. This collector's edition is shipping out next year in July, almost a whole year after the pre-order window. Fans who pre-order it also have to pay up front and cannot wait closer to the release date to give payment. Customers can always cancel the pre-order if they change their mind, which is a new policy. Limited Run Games have been under fire for quite some time now, with many collectors and gamers disliking the company. Whether it's the long periods to get the games, to the quality of said products being poor, why couldn't SEGA do a collector's edition themselves? They've done it before with Sonic Mania years ago, but why has Western audiences been starved of fancy collector's editions? That question I cannot answer for certain, but I can see why SEGA went to Limited Run Games for this. For one, they saw mass fan requests to bring the Japanese collector's edition to the West and thought this would be a good alternative or a better one because it comes with more stuff. SEGA gave fans the Japanese box art as a reversible cover, so the Sonic social media team are clearly listening. Second, because the timing is so close to the release date, Limited Run Games are the most suitable partners to get this collector's edition done. If this partnership was announced earlier this year when the game was formally announced, then I would understand the backlash. But we're less than 2 months away from the game's release. For context, Sonic X Shadow Generations was announced on January 31st, 2024. Then you might be saying, why couldn't SEGA figure out the logistics for a collector's edition between now and then? Well, they were probably busy polishing the game up to ensure the release is as smooth as possible. SEGA could have just imported the Japanese collector's edition for the West, but I theorized they wanted to give fans something more worthwhile, especially if they're going to have to wait almost a year to get their hands on it. It's definitely less stressful on SEGA to do this and hand it off to Limited Run. The company has produced collector's editions before, on top of the amount of extra goodies we're getting and a brand new 10-inch statue featuring Sonic and Shadow. I'm not going to complain that much. I wouldn't say I'm a die-hard Limited Run Games guy because I am aware of the hate and controversy they receive online. People's orders getting lost/mixed up and practices that are not 100% collector friendly. The CEO has even acknowledged the long process times in the past and is doing its best to improve on means of production. I'm not trying to ensure my Limited Run purchases double the amount in the next 5 years or something like that. I just want to buy stuff I like because I'm a collector, and given the option between a digital copy versus a box copy, I will take the physical copy every day of the week. And I have made some purchases from them recently that went pretty smoothly. They were all in-stock items, and now I have a few pre-orders awaiting production. My purchases from them in the past went smoothly as well, aside from the Jak 4 display case. This was a big deal because you had to purchase all 4 Jak and Daxter games through Limited Run to receive it, and this was way before the open pre-order system. There's nothing inside, but it's a neat collectible to own, especially as someone who loves 3D platformers from this era. When it comes to this collector's edition, I'm all in for it. I pre-ordered it for the Nintendo Switch because I'm buying a PS5 copy in person launch day. I love that they're shipping the game out separately so fans don't have to wait too long to get their copies. The long period between now and then for the statue and other goodies is fine. I understand it's not easy to make a collector's edition of this size overnight. So with so many different components, they have to ensure that when fans actually get their hands on it, that it is worth the money that they paid for. But yeah, in conclusion, be warned when pre-ordering from limited run games, you will have to pay up front, which is a hassle, especially for an expensive collector's edition like this one. Estimated time is nearly over a year, and we'll likely see it by the end of 2025 for seeing delays and whatever else may happen. I'm confident the company will meet the July ship date, but you never know. Once again, you can cancel the pre-order whenever you want. The PS4 version might be the most appealing to collectors because this is the only way that version of the game will be printed physically. Limited Run Games has its problems and is not 100% a foolproof company. But if you love Sonic the Hedgehog and are excited for this game, you should pre-order it. This is an expensive investment, but this is the cheapest you'll ever receive it. Buying it afterwards from resellers will cost more, so try to snag it up now while you can. This open pre-order policy is better than having only 10,000 copies out there for all Sonic fans, or not getting a collector's edition at all. Pre-orders end on October 6th, so you still have some time to get the money if you can. The game will ship out 2 weeks after October 25th, and the rest of the collector's edition will ship out sometime in July.
Yeah, that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have not already, you can subscribe. I put new videos up on Saturdays. Follow me on social media at TV Sonic Gaming. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, pretty much everything. And you can check out my podcast called the Travis and Damien Podcast. We talk about games, movies, and anime every other week. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching this video once again. Now, see you guys next time with more videos.